Hello mates, I hope you're all doing well. So today I'm going to be making the sequel that everyone has been asking for, Sharknado 6, Revenge of the Fish. Now I'm going to be doing another video reacting to my subscribers' tattoos. Massive thank you to those of you who were kind enough to send in your photos of your tattoos to be featured in this video. If you want your tattoos featured in one of these videos, it's very simple. What you need to do, you need to either drop me a message on Instagram at AliBlackTats, link is in the description, or drop me an email to don'tcryaudio@gmail.com. I really love seeing your guys' tattoos and interacting with all of you guys, so please keep it coming. Alright, so without further fucking about, we all want to look at some sick ass tattoos, don't we? So, let's get into it. Alright, so first up we have Dev, who has submitted some photos of his neo-traditional sleeve for me to have a look at. Oh, cool! So we got this cool, like, Grim Reaper looking dude at the top, capping off his shoulder. See a bit of his hand, bit of scythe in hand, and then some killer wolf action down the bottom of the sleeve. Right, has he sent photos of the inside as well? Yes. So then he's got a snake on his wrist, which wraps around, going all the way up to his inner bicep, and then that looks like a peony or a chrysanthemum. Not really sure when it comes to flowers, but beautiful nonetheless. Then we've got a little close-up of the wolf here. Look at this fucking scary ass looking motherfucker. Oh, and he sent us a nice close-up of the Reaper's hand as well. Love the wood detailing, and look at those white highlights, mate. So Dev, thank you for sending these photos in. Much appreciated. I fucking love your sleeve. Look at this fucking Reaper, mate. He's absolutely sick as all hell. I love the use of red, like inside, like the cavity of the eyes and in the mouth, and you've got these like cool little crack details going throughout the skull. Just a really fucking badass tattoo. I'm a big fan of neo-traditional. I love the use of colours throughout this. This fucking, look how vibrant this orange is, and then the contrast of the red that kind of acts as the background behind the Grim Reaper. We've got like these petals that are mixed in with the wolf dude. I tell you what I really fucking love is we've got this bit of like clean skin that looks almost like smoke. That's a really sick little detail in there. You have gone to a really fucking great artist to do this shit. Look at this snarling motherfucker. Look at the details, mate, in like the gums, the teeth, even like in the whiskers. Everything's just fucking sick. And the eye, don't fuck with that guy. And then the lines of clean skin continues on the inside of his arm as well. Again, looks sick. Love the contrast between like the red in the snake, and then we've got the green throughout the flower, the peony, chrysanthemum. I'm not a botanist, sorry. But this is neo-traditional done to absolute perfection. Congratulations, Dev, on having a sick ass tattoo. So next up we have Rahul, who has sent us this cool wolf motherfucker. I'm guessing, yeah, he sent, that must be fresh, and that is healed. Let's have a look at the fresh first of all. So straight away what my eyes are drawn to is this cool little like triangle that like ends like in the middle of the elbow ditch, which is a particularly painful place to get. But that's just really cool that it ends like halfway through the elbow ditch. It's not something you see a whole lot, but it's sick as all hell. I mean, the eyes, the piercing eyes. I love the stipple shading that's like in the ears and in the fur. This is just a cool ass tattoo. And then we have the healed photo. It's healed an absolute treat. You must have looked after it very well, Rahul. It's settled in very nicely to the skin. The blue in the eyes is settled into the skin more, but it still pops. I love this cool like little dripping kind of effect at the bottom. I'm not gonna pretend to be like an expert in this kind of style. I'm a trad daddy, but I do think this is really cool, and thank you, Rahul, for sending it in. So next up we have Zoe, who sent us in some more neo-traditional. So we got this cool bird. I don't know flowers and I don't know birds, sorry. But this is sick as all hell. Look at these fucking white highlights, mate. That's what my eyes are like instantly drawn to, which is what white highlights are supposed to do. This is sick as all hell. And then there's like a cat, like a hairless cat in the background. Fucking love a cat. This is really beautiful. Another really great example of neo-traditional that's just done really well. These leaves are absolutely like impeccable as well. Like, it's so simple, but like easy to mess up, you know? And these are absolutely perfect. Right, what else have you sent us, Zoe? Oh, fucking hell. Whoa! Look at these vicious motherfuckers. So we got a cool like tiger, and then there's like this hound. Oh, I'm exposing my lack of knowledge on like dogs and wolves now, aren't I? Don't know flowers, don't know birds, don't know any animals, as it turns out. But this is such a beautiful pair. I presume from this photo that the tiger is healed, and if it is healed impeccably. And then this dude looks much fresher. You can see that there's still kind of bruising and redness behind it. But I mean, these are fucking outrageous. I mean, just look at them. You guys coming through sending me these really fucking great examples of neo-traditional. It's making me think, oh, what's neo-traditional? Like, I love American traditional, but fucking hell, look at this. This colour palette, off the charts, crazy. Like, we've got this like lime green, which then contrasts in such an absolutely cool, beautiful way with then the orange in the tiger, and then the same with this like really bold, deep red contrasting with then the brown in the fur. I love your tattoo, Zoe. Thank you for sending in these photos for us to all have a look at. So our next tattoo photos come from Jose, who has a hybrid of neo and old school traditional tattoos. So if we start with this melting candle sitting on like a crescent moon, we've then got 2 flower fillers either side. The melting wax looks very cool, and then this flame is really well done as well. I also love the purple in these flowers. That's really cool. It's a nice composition and a nice tattoo idea. It does look a little dry. I'm presuming that the tattoo is still healing at this point when these photos were taken. But overall, it's pretty cool. We've then got this cool vampire lady with this like rose crown on her head. Vampires are cool, right? Don't let Twilight convince you of any different. And this is an interesting like mix of styles. Like I was saying earlier, it's this kind of mix of neo-traditional, which has got this kind of more focus on like realism mixed with like old school traditional. I'm not sure how healed this photo is, so it's difficult to kind of judge too much, but I do really love like the composition of it. I mean, her face is beautiful. I'm not really sure, to be honest, what is going on with the rose crown. I'm not sure if that's because the tattoo is still healing. It looks like it's maybe scabbing a little bit on the flowers, and it's got that kind of weird kind of shiny effect that you get when tattoos are still very much in the healing phase, when it's maybe like, I presume this is maybe like a couple of weeks healed at this point. So it's difficult to kind of judge too much on this photo. I mean, just look at her eyes, man. She's gonna steal your soul. Then we've got this like Little Shop of Horrors. This is Audrey from the Little Shop of Horrors. I really like this one. I would love to know how many shades of green it goes into doing something like this. This tattoo has like a ton of personality. The line work is really good. Shading is on point as well. Yeah, I really like this one. And then I've saved the best for last, in my opinion, my favourite piece that Jose sent in. We've got this really cool like vampire dude. This one I think is really well done. This guy has so much like personality. The hair is really well done. The line work is absolutely on point. I love the colour palette. The shading in the face is really well done as well. And this is just a really, really fucking cool tattoo. I would love to own this tattoo. Good stuff, Jose. All right, next up we have some photos that Ronald has sent me of his like Japanese sleeve. So if we look first of all at like the overall sleeve, I've mentioned it on this channel before, but I really love Japanese style tattoos. Now this is a really cool sleeve. So I presume from this photo that the top part is healed, and then this octopus guy and maybe these flowers around the ditch as well is fresh. I mean, this is a really well done sleeve. One of my favorite things about Japanese sleeves is how well they like cap off the top of the sleeve to like contour around the body. It's crazy how they do that. And how this sleeve ends looks really cool. I love this dragon. Then the octopus and the flower. Again, not a botanist. I don't know what flower this is. Maybe it's a chrysanthemum. Maybe, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But it's a fucking beautiful flower. That's what it is. And then this octopus has like so much personality, so much detail. Is really, really fucking well done. I love an octopus tattoo, especially actually when it's done in like a Japanese style. And this one is really well done. Just overall, a really, really very nice sleeve. I imagine, Ronald, that you had to sit for quite a long time to get this. So props to you. I'm sure that you think it is well worth it. I mean, look at this. This is a fucking sick ass Japanese sleeve. And then lastly, we have a whole ton of photos from Chris. So first of all, we've got this like badass like samurai warrior. I mean, this is sick as all hell. This is an absolute badass tattoo of a badass geezer. Pretty fucking gruesome tattoo, but pretty fucking cool. Fucking look at that, he's got all these fucking bits hanging out at the bottom of his severed head. That's a fucking cool ass tattoo. And then this is a really, really fucking great traditional tiger head tattoo. I am very jealous of this. I love the colour palette. Look how fucking vibrant this yellow is, and then the real contrast with the blue as well looks absolutely incredible. It's a pretty simple pared back colour palette, but this absolutely leaps off of your skin, Chris. Fucking love to own that tattoo. Now we've got a really cool dragon head. Again, badass as all hell. I love the colour palette, it's just so vibrant. And again, so much personality in this tattoo. Look at these fucking horns. A really very, very nice tattoo. Oh, this is cool. We've got this broken horseshoe with like a skull and crossbones in the middle. Again, this is really well done. I absolutely love how much red is in this tattoo. That really makes it pop, really makes it leap off the skin. And the little shards of broken horseshoe as well add a lot to this tattoo. Skull tattoos in a traditional style is always going to look absolutely badass. Great example of that. Oh, stop it. So I mentioned this in last week's video as well, I think, but the Pharaoh's Horses is one of my absolute favourite pieces, and this is a really, really great take on that. Look at the fucking veins in the face, man. I love the flowers at the bottom as well. I've heard a lot recently that stomach tattoos are particularly painful. I'm sure this absolutely sucked to get, but I mean, look at the results. Look at the fucking hair. Oh, the shading is absolutely incredible. This is phenomenal line work as well. Yeah, Chris, I think this is probably the favourite tattoo that you sent in photos of for me. That's just fucking outrageous. I would love to have this tattoo on my stomach. I'm very jealous of a lot of your tattoos, Chris. Fucking look at that. This is another one that's absolutely badass. Got a snake head with a dagger going through it. A really cool traditional tattoo idea. Look how much fucking yellow is in this. All of your tattoos are so vibrant. I would love to see healed photos of this one, because yellow is notorious for me anyway, of just like after a little while it just kind of really darkens down and dulls down. So I would love to see how this looks like a few years healed. But fresh, this is absolutely like breathtaking. It's just such a really strong colour palette, and this black shading in the scales is absolutely outrageous as well. Well, you can add this one to the list of ones that I'm really jealous of, Chris. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, mate, you should just keep them coming. This is an absolutely beautiful lady tattoo. I mean, the tears really draw me to her face, and then when I'm looking at her face, look how fucking beautiful the makeup is. Oh, she is absolutely stunning. Look at the hair as well, and a really beautiful rose in her hair. I love that the artist has added like a swallow tattoo on her arm. This is just like incredibly beautiful. Chris, you and me are gonna have issues. You keep getting all these beautiful tattoos and sending me photos of them. Oh, honestly, this is fucking breathtaking. Absolutely outrageous. Congrats, Chris. Congrats on owning this tattoo. And then we've got this crawling panther, which again is one of my favourite designs. I've got a crawling panther on the back of my arm, but instead of going just straight up crawling panther, they've got this cool like flower pattern on the panther's back. Do you know what really stands out to me? If you zoom in on the tail, the bottom of the foot and the tail match up so well. Like some real thought and some real attention to detail has gone into this. And it's just a really well executed tattoo. Look at this dude, badass. And that is it. Those are my reactions to some of my subscribers' tattoos. Again, thank you to all of you who sent photos in. And again, if you want your tattoos featured in one of these videos, it's very simple. What you need to do, you need to either drop me a message on Instagram at AliBlackTats, link is in the description, or drop me an email to don'tcryaudio@gmail.com. If you did enjoy this video, give it a like and hit the subscribe button and all of that other YouTube bollocks. If you like the music that you're hearing in the background, well, it was actually all produced by me. I have another channel where I post beats / instrumentals that I've written for singers to use to write songs to, so if that is something that you are interested in, I'll put a link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.